This is Chef Inspire. I'm here today to talk to you about indoctrination. Now, what is indoctrination? Indoctrination is pretty much when a system is set up to miseducate a people to act in a certain way that will eventually benefit or cause profit to come to a very few. Indoctrination is a form of mental slavery. It is a form of control that is used to keep the masses in a certain level or a certain place. And they do not give us real information. They've given us information that has been filtered through an indoctrination process to help us as people to become more controllable. By the time you graduate high school, you don't ask why anymore. All you do, you have been indoctrinated to think that what the norm is has already been given to you. So this is the way that you are supposed to act in order to live in this society. Don't ask why. Just do what you're supposed to do. Do what you've learned. Do what I have taught you to do. And if you do that, then you'll be a good and upright citizen. People are ignorant to what they're doing and why they're doing it because they have been indoctrinated to think that it is okay. Back in the day of slavery, they used to have something called a picnic. Now we call picnic a picnic now, where you get food and you get drinks and you barbecue and you put the checkered tablecloth on the table. That is a picnic. But back in the day, in the slavery times, a picnic was when they were going to have a lynching while the community watched. And no one's in this community thought that what was happening was something that was wrong. They were having a picnic. They were eating food and having drinks and laughing and talking and looking and observing the lynching that was taking place as if it was some type of movie or some type of show that was being broadcast. As far back as the concentration camps and in the Nazi concentration camps, millions of people were killed, ridiculed, beat down, destroyed, gassed, shot. And the soldiers that were doing it, when you asked them, why would you sit back and watch people being brutalized like that and did not do anything? They would say, I was just following orders. Armed soldiers that are in war, that are going to different territories, that have to shoot innocent people because they're just following orders. Indoctrination is a crime. It is a crime to the human being. It is a crime to who we are as people. It teaches us how to be unhuman and not to love and care and respect each other. When you indoctrinate a person, you take away his ability to ask why. You take away his innate ability to understand what is going on around him and to ask questions whether or not this is right or wrong. Indoctrination. So your children are being taught false history. And they're being taught so that they will not ask questions. Because if they knew the truth, they would say, why are we celebrating Columbus Day? Why would we have a holiday celebrating his life when he destroyed so many? Indoctrination. We as people need to wake up and need to realize that the news that we're being fed is not real news. It is a form of indoctrination. It is a form of causing us to feel fear and anxiety. But instead of thinking that this is something wrong, we think that it's normal. We have been indoctrinated to think that that type of atmosphere is normal. We must wake up and realize that we are better than that. Our true identity is collective. We are a single entity. We are cellular beings. When we are all put together, we make one person, one powerful individual that uplifts and motivates and helps everyone to prosper. This is our true identity. A body of individuals working together in harmony and peace and love and joy. But we have been indoctrinated to think that racism, that religions, that all kinds of schisms are the norm. These things are controlling our lives. Financial orientation or any of these things, these barriers have to be torn down so that we could become one, that we can become unified, that we could become a entity that operates to the benefit of all. This is Chef Inspire. Indoctrination is taking place all around us. All around us. We must wake up. We must realize that we're being lied to. And we must realize that we have power. Power beyond our wildest dreams. Power to create our own lives. The best way to predict our future is to create our future. And we can create a beautiful and powerful and righteous future. A win-win future where everyone has a piece of the pie. This is our task, our future. And when we wake up to it, we will stop letting our children be indoctrinated and start to let them be educated so that they can find out the truth. This is Chef Inspire. I hope you get this, and I hope you got it. I hope you share it, because if you do, you will be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. What are you? Are you part of the solution or part of the problem? I hope you get it. I hope you got this. If so, your life will get better and better. God bless.